I didn't do
No,
it.
seriously. I know you're not happy with doing this, but do you have to take it out on a microphone? I mean,
She is happy.
I'm actually more adjusted to this than any one of my teammates, so I don't hide from him if that counts for anything.
Low bar.
I was going to say, it's not a high bar.
No, it's not a high bar.
You are correct.
It's not a high bar, but
Okay.
I'm above it. So I'll take what I can get.
Questions for Allison?
Allison, we just talked a little bit about the need to bounce back after the Toledo game with a little authority also.
Well, I mean, Ball State was 2-0 in the MAC. They're 2-1 now, and no matter how you look at it, they were playing really good basketball. We did what we normally do, which is we watch highlights and lowlights from the last game, and then you forget about it. But for us, it was, yes, we're going to forget about it, but we're never going to totally forget about it. It's always going to be, we had that, we just lost to Toledo, we need to come back, this isn't who we were, and none of us were really happy with how the Toledo game, well, no one was happy with how the Toledo game turned out, but no one was really happy with how we played either. And it was important to use this game to show everyone that that wasn't who we were.
What
Was
did
it something?
What did you need to do most differently in this game?
Make baskets. Well, it was important to run. We felt like we lost a lot of transition baskets against Toledo that we just didn't have, trying to slow it down, and they controlled the tempo, so this game was really important for us to control the tempo.
Why couldn't they stop you? I mean, there was a stretch where you scored like I think 4 straight buckets, and it didn't look like you missed.
I don't know. and if I knew that answer, I'm not sure I'd tell you because I don't want other teams to start using that. But they, my point guards are great. Katrina and Jillian, I think they love it when I'm in the game because they know that I can just run and they can stand at half court and just chuck the ball, so they don't have to work as hard. But I have a great group of girls around me, and they saw openings, and a few times I didn't think the ball was going to get through, but it did, and everyone played extremely well tonight.
What was the focus defensively for you guys? What were you trying to do especially?
Well, they have a ton of plays. A lot of it was just communication with us. Like, they run you through stagger screens, down screens, and 7 other stagger screens before the ball shot. And for us, it was just a lot of communication. Like, if guards needed to switch, if we needed to, stay back. If someone wasn't a shooter, we'd start playing off. So personnel came in a lot in this because when you have that many plays, you can't go over all of them. But you have to be able to know, okay, if my girl gets the ball on the wing, she's not a shooter, I can stand back 3 feet and it won't be an issue.
So it was basically using principles to guard particular things, so even if you didn't have a regular play in mind.
Yeah, if we did, and especially if they didn't know the play, like if we didn't know what was coming,
Right.
or we only had a little bit of time to go over it.
Right.
Practice is only so long, and we get bored. And so when you're going over that many plays, I'm sure the coaches see it. I'm sure our eyes just glaze over after a while because every play starts looking similar. So for this one especially, they stressed, knowing personnel, knowing when to talk, and getting through screens.
Sunday loss being what it was, were you ready to get back on the floor that night even, or was it an emotional kind of wake up again?
I think it was more of an emotional wake up again. At least for me, being a local kid, it's a tougher loss. I've seen a lot of great games through that. It was a great game. It was a great crowd, but I'd play it again in a heartbeat.